Think
everyone.
about your last
I'm
meeting
Emma.
in English.
Like,
Did you say
share,
things like,
and
I would like to
subscribe
express
now.
my agreement?
Hey,
or
I'm Jackson.
I am in accordance
Let's continue
with your
today's
suggestion.
topic.
Or did you feel like you were reading from a formal document while everyone else was just talking? Today, we fix that gap. Day 4, English at work, what people actually say.
Welcome back to the 30-day Real English Fluency Challenge with Emma. Day 1, first 60 seconds. Day 2, when you lose a word. Day 3, sounding confident. Today, the workplace. The place where most of our viewers need English every single day, and where textbook English creates the biggest disconnect.
By the end of today, you will know exactly what your colleagues are saying in meetings, on calls, and in the office. And you will have the real phrases that replace the formal textbook versions. Your English at work will sound natural, warm, and professional, all at the same time. Let's go.
Write Day 4 in the comments, plus your job or industry. Engineer, teacher, marketing, finance. We want to know where our community works. And subscribe if you have not. Day 5 is tomorrow. Ready? Let's start with the biggest shock.
So, something that happens to almost every non-native English speaker in a professional environment, you learned business English from a course or a textbook. You know all the formal phrases, and when you use them, they are grammatically perfect. But something feels off. Your colleagues respond a little differently to you than they do to each other. Conversations feel slightly stiffer. You feel slightly outside the natural flow of the office.
That is exactly my experience. I use very formal English at work because I think it sounds more professional. But sometimes I notice that native English speakers around me sound much more relaxed, and somehow they still sound completely professional. I never understood how.
The answer is that professional English and formal English are not the same thing. Professional means appropriate, clear, and respectful. Formal means stiff, distant, and cold. Native English speakers in most modern workplaces, in the UK, USA, Australia, and increasingly across Europe, use professional but informal English. Warm, collaborative, direct. Not the English of a letter written in 1950.
So, my formal English is not wrong. It just sounds like it belongs in a different era?
Exactly. And today, we are going to show you 12 real work phrases, what your colleagues actually say, versus the textbook version you were taught. Side by side, so you can hear and feel the difference. And then practice the real version until it is automatic. For each phrase, I will say the textbook version first, then the real version. Then we practice the real version together. Ready? Repeat every real phrase out loud. Phrase 1. Textbook. I would like to schedule a meeting. Real. Can we find a time to chat? Shorter, warmer, more collaborative. Repeat after me. Can we find a time to chat?
Can we find a time to chat?
Together. Can we find a time to chat? You can also say, do you have 5 minutes? Or, when are you free for a quick call? All 3 are natural, professional, and used every day in modern offices across the UK and Europe. Phrase 2. Textbook. I am in agreement with your proposal. Real. That works for me. Or, I am on board with that. Simple, clear. No one in a real meeting says, I am in agreement. They say, that works, or sounds good, or I am on board with that. I'm on with that.
That works for me. I'm on board with that.
Together. That works for me. I am on board with that. On board means you agree and you are ready to proceed. It is used constantly in professional English conversations.
I have heard on board many times and never used it myself. I always said I agree with you, which sounds so stiff now that I think about it.
Phrase 3. Textbook. I require further clarification. Real? Could you clarify that? Or even simpler. Sorry, just to make sure I understand. These versions are direct, polite, and natural. Nobody in a real meeting says, "I require further clarification." Repeat after me. Could you clarify that? Just to make sure I understand.
Could you clarify that? Just to make sure I understand.
Together. Could you clarify that? The phrase, "just to make sure I understand," is especially powerful because it makes the other person feel helpful rather than questioned. Phrase 4. Textbook. I would like to present my perspective. Real. From where I'm sitting, or the way I see it. These phrases from day 3 are perfect for work situations too. They introduce your perspective naturally without sounding like a formal presentation. Repeat after me. From where I'm sitting.
From where I'm sitting?
Together. From where I am sitting. This phrase immediately positions your view as personal and considered. Not aggressive, not distant, just your honest take on the situation. Phrase 5. Textbook. I will endeavor to complete this task by the deadline. Real. I'll get that done by Friday. Shorter, clearer, more human. Nobody says endeavor in a normal office conversation. I'll get that done by Friday. Together. I'll get that done by Friday. You can also say, leave it with me. I'll sort it out. Leave it with me means I will take responsibility for this. It is one of the most useful and natural phrases in British and European work English. Phrase 6. Textbook. I would like to propose an alternative solution. Real? What if we tried a different approach? Much more collaborative. It invites the team rather than presenting to them. Repeat after me. What if we tried a different approach?
What if we tried a different approach?
Together. What if we tried a different approach? The what-if structure is brilliant for suggestions. It sounds exploratory, not critical. What if we moved the deadline? What if we split the project? All natural, all professional.
Write in the comments. Which of these 6 have you heard at work but never used yourself? Just the phrase. We want to know which ones are sitting in your passive vocabulary waiting to be activated.
Phrase 7. Textbook. I am experiencing difficulties with this assignment. Real. I'm a bit stuck on this. Do you have a minute? Honest, direct, human. Everyone gets stuck. Saying it naturally invites help and builds relationships. Repeat after me. I'm a bit stuck on this. Do you have a minute?
I'm a bit stuck on this. Do you have a minute?
Together. I am a bit stuck on this. Do you have a minute? This phrase is used constantly in real offices. It is professional, honest, and it builds the kind of collaborative culture that modern workplaces value. Phrase 8. Textbook. I would like to bring to your attention a potential concern. Real. Just a heads up. There might be an issue with. A heads up is an informal warning or advance notice. It is used in every modern English-speaking workplace. Repeat after me. There might be an issue with.
Just a heads up. There might be an issue with.
Together. Just a heads up, there might be an issue with. This phrase prevents problems and shows professionalism without sounding like a formal complaint letter. Phrase 9. Textbook. Please revert to me at your earliest convenience. Real? Just let me know when you get a chance. This is extremely common in emails and messages too. It is warm, not demanding. Repeat after me. Just let me know when you get a chance. Repeat after me. Just let me know when you get a chance. Repeat after me. Just let me know when you get a chance.
Just let me know when you get a chance.
Together. Just let me know when you get a chance. Please revert at your earliest convenience sounds like an email from 1995. Just let me know when you get a chance sounds like a colleague who respects your time. Phrase 10. Textbook. I concur with the previously stated recommendation. Real. I think that's the right call. The right call means the correct decision. It is used all the time in professional English. Repeat after me. Yeah. I think that's the right call. Together. Yeah, I think that is the right call. You can also say, I think we should go with that,
Or, that sounds like the best option. All natural, all professional. Phrase 11. Textbook. I would like to request a postponement of the deadline. Real? Any chance we could push the deadline back a bit? Honest? Polite? Human. Any chance we could is one of the most useful polite request phrases in informal professional English. Repeat after me. Any chance we could push the deadline back a bit?
Any chance we could push the deadline back a bit?
Together. Any chance we could push the deadline back a bit? You can use any chance we could for almost any polite request at work. Any chance we could reschedule? Any chance we could get more budget for this? Natural every time. Phrase 12. Textbook. I would like to conclude by summarizing the key action points. Real? So, just to wrap up, here is what we agreed. Warm, clear, collaborative. Wrap up means to finish or summarize. It is used to close meetings, calls, and conversations professionally. Repeat after me. So, just to wrap up, here is what we agreed.
So, just to wrap up, here is what we agreed.
Together. So, just to wrap up, here is what we agreed. This phrase closes any meeting or discussion cleanly. It shows you have been listening, it shows leadership, and it sounds completely natural. Now, let us put these phrases into a real Monday morning work situation. A project update conversation between two colleagues. Listen for the real phrases, not the textbook ones.
I will be your colleague. Let us go.
Hey, do you have 5 minutes? I just wanted to touch base about the client presentation.
Of course. From where I am sitting, we are mostly ready. But I'm a bit stuck on the opening slides. Do you have a minute to look at them?
Absolutely. Also, just a heads up, the client might want to push the meeting back. Any chance we could keep Thursday free as a backup?
That works for me. I will get everything finalized by Wednesday. Just let me know when you hear from them.
Perfect. What if we tried opening with the data slides instead of the intro? I think that is the right call for this client. They respond well to numbers first.
I am on board with that. Good thinking.
Great. So, just to wrap up, you will finalize the slides by Wednesday, we will keep Thursday free, and I will confirm with the client today.
Perfect. Let us do it.
10 of our 12 phrases in one natural 2-minute work conversation. Nothing formal, nothing cold, completely professional, completely real. That is the English your colleagues use every single day. And now, you have it too.
I want to use that conversation as a template. Every Monday morning starts exactly like that. And now, I know exactly what to say.
That is the idea. Real templates for real situations. Write in the comments, which phrase from today are you going to use at work this week? Make a commitment, one phrase, this week, real use. That is the Day 4 challenge. 2 quick mistakes. These are the ones that make work English sound unnatural, even when every word is correct.
What are they?
Mistake 1. Using formal vocabulary in casual work conversations. Words like endeavor, require, commence, and terminate are correct English, but in a normal office conversation, they sound stiff and distant. Save them for formal written documents. For spoken office English, get it done. Start, need, and end are always better. The rule is simple. If you would not say it to a friend, do not say it to a colleague in casual conversation.
I use commence a lot. I always thought it sounded more professional, but now I realize it just sounds formal, which is different from professional.
Exactly. That distinction. Formal is not the same as professional. Mistake 2. Not using small connecting phrases. Native English speakers use tiny phrases constantly to keep conversations warm and collaborative. Things like, absolutely, sounds good, got it, makes sense, fair enough, no worries. These small responses show you are engaged, listening, and on board. Without them, your responses sound clipped and cold. Even if they are correct, practice these small connectors every day.
I reply in full sentences when a simple absolutely or got it would be much more natural.
Exactly. Short responses show fluency. Long, formal responses show effort. In a real conversation, effort. Rapid fire. Situation, real work phrase. Out loud, no thinking. Go. Your boss asks if you can finish the report today. Repeat after me. I'll get that done. Leave it with me.
I'll get that done. Leave it with me.
A colleague presents an idea you agree with. Repeat after me. Yeah, I think that's the right call. I'm on board.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. I'm on board.
You need more time on a project. Repeat after me.
Any chance we could push the deadline back a bit?
You want to warn a colleague about a possible problem.
Just a heads up, there might be an issue with this.
You are closing a meeting. So just to wrap up, here is what we agreed.
So just to wrap up, here is what we agreed.
5 work situations. 5 automatic real English responses. No textbook, no formality, just natural professional English. That is what Day 4 gives you. Day 4, complete. You now have 12 real work phrases that replace the stiff, formal versions you learned from textbooks. Warm, direct, professional, natural. The kind of English that makes your colleagues see you not as a very correct non-native speaker, but as a confident, natural communicator.
And the difference is not your grammar or your vocabulary. It is just the phrases. The same ideas, expressed in the way people actually talk at work.
Your homework tonight. Pick 3 phrases from today. Write them on a small piece of paper or in your phone. Tomorrow at work, use all 3 in real conversations with real colleagues. 3 phrases, 1 day. That is it.
Write Day 4 done in the comments, plus which 3 phrases you chose. And tell us your job or industry. We love knowing where this community works and what situations you are practicing for.
Day 5 is tomorrow, and it covers something every single person in this challenge has dealt with. Ordering food, asking for help, making plans, the everyday English that happens outside the office. Subscribe and turn on notifications. See you tomorrow.
This is Simple English Talks with Emma. Day 4, complete. See you tomorrow.